What's up, guys? Welcome back to Hidden Heights Farm. If you can hear that, yes, we still have the crunch of the grass. We have not had any rain, but guess what? We have a true blessing. Okay, let me just back up a little bit. So our friend that bells our other friend's land right down here, the pasture right next to our house, we ran into him the other day when Rachel and I was in town voting, and he said, hey, are you gonna need any hay? He said, I just belled that field by your house. If you want it, you can buy it this year. And I'm like, oh man, that is such a relief. So Rachel and I are fixing to go get it. We're going to load the beast up, the dump truck, the old 1990 Chevy 1-ton there with the dump bed on it. I'm going to show you guys how we do it. Instead of me taking the tractor back and forth and making, I think there's 14 bells down there, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but you know, that takes quite a while. But if we take the tractor and the dump truck down there, we can actually put 2 bells on the dump truck, and I can carry one back up here. We can drive up here, we can unload those bells and then take the tractor back down there, so it saves me a bunch of trips. So we got this hay here. This is last year's hay, and we're still gonna use this. We're gonna put this to good use. It's still good. Like I said, if you guys watched the video I talking about the drought and the hay and stuff, this is net wrapped, so it keeps most of the water shed off of it. This outside stuff right here isn't the best looking, but if you get down into the middle, it still looks, you know, you can kind of see some green there. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. That's still good hay. So we'll still use this, but what I'm gonna do now is I gotta get the tractor ready. I think I got the pallet forks on the Kubota M59 backhoe right now. I'm gonna come over here and get the hay spear, and I'm going to grab a hold of this one and move it over here, and we're gonna try to make a couple new rows to keep the old in one row and the new in its own new row. So first in, first out, we want to use the old stuff first, just like you do in your pantry or anything else. That way you don't get stuck with the old stuff and we're not wasting anything. So I'm going to get the tractor fired up, get the hay spear put on, and Rachel will get the beast fired up, and we'll head down and get that hay. And I am super thankful, Rachel and I both. You guys don't even know, because now this means we do not have to sell any of our herd of goats. We can we have a plan to get a new buck. We want to get like a New Zealand Kiko buck. And I might be hitting up Josh at Bodart Kiko's. If you guys are a fan of him, you might send him a message that says, Kevin and Rachel at Hidden Heights Farm needs one of your New Zealand bucks. We've kind of talked a little bit about it in the past, but we love his breeding stock. We might be hitting him up soon. Hopefully he still has one available. We'll just have to see. But we kind of had a plan of downsizing a little bit. We didn't really downsize much. We got rid of a few goats over here, but the ones we have are hardy. We've been through them. When I say been through them, we've had most of these nannies over here, these adult goats, for at least 2 to 3 years, maybe even longer. And these are the ones that are hardy, that don't get sick on us. They are good mamas, and that is the breeding stock we want to go with. But one way to make that better is to get a good buck. And if we can find like a New Zealand, 100% New Zealand Kiko buck or something to put on these Kikos and these Spanish mamas, because we still have half of our herd is 100% DNA registered black Spanish goats. And I think the mix, I like the combo between the Spanish and the Kiko. I like both breeds 100%, or if they're half breeds, they're just awesome goats. So the only way to make this herd better is to put a better buck on them. So I don't know, that was our plan, and now we can hopefully carry through, because going into each year, guys, just like fuel prices, just like grain prices, if you don't have hay, then you're going to be left with grain feeding them, and that's a lot more work. It's a lot more expensive, so it doesn't make everything feasible. But since our friend asked us, hey, do you want to buy this hay? I have some available if you want to get it. It's really close to your house too. That even makes it better. So now I think we can carry it out with our plan, so stay tuned for that. And I don't know what this young man's doing. He's over here. What are you doing? You hunting today, Smeagol? Huh? You been hunting yet? I thought I seen you eating something. So it's crazy, guys. You guys remember the video we did a while back? We were over there, I don't know what we were doing, but Rachel was like, hey, come and look at this, and the ground was like moving and stuff, and I was like, yeah, Rachel said it's trimmers. If you guys ever remember that movie Trimmers with Kevin Bacon, the graboids or whatever, well, I'm pretty sure it's a mole that was doing it. And this guy right here and Gracie, they have been catching moles. Just yesterday, Rachel and I woke up, looked on the front porch, and there was 4 moles on the front porch that these cats had drug up, and they were bragging, saying, "Hey, looky here." The only thing weird about the moles is the cats don't eat the moles. I don't know why. And 2 nights ago, we seen Mojo out there laying in the grass, and you will not believe it, but Smeagol, this cat right here, the black and white cat, drug up a pretty good sized rat, like a field rat that he caught out in the blackberry thickets, and he brought it up to Mojo and just laid it there, and Mojo just ate the thing. It was the weirdest thing. And I don't know, it's cool how these animals have relationships with each other, and they just do stuff like that. It was almost like Smeagol was just doing a favor for Mojo. I was like, "Hey, I went and hunted this, here you go, it's a gift." So weird deal. All right, enough gabbing, let's get the tractor fired up and go get that hay.
We got time on our side, we're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise, that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. We got time on our side, we're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. And I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise, that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. When it all breaks down, I'll wait for you right here. And I swear that we got nothing to fear. It's a miracle that you and I are finally here. I saw you walking the line, and the truth may come as a surprise, that with you I feel alive. You'll be the last one I think about. The last one I think about.
And just like that, we got hay again, and now we won't have to sell our goats going in the winter time.
I could sell a few though.
So Rachel got stuck with the job driving the old beast,
That's always my official job.
the dump truck, and
I don't mind
she
it.
had natural air conditioner. It's got the roll down windows. It doesn't have an AC compressor in it. I took it out years
Vintage.
ago. So
Vintage.
it's vintage, just like the stuff we grew up with, right?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yep. So Smeagol, he's seen us bringing these hay bales in here, and he's like,
What you
"Yo,
got?
you're making me a new hunting ground," because like the rats and stuff like to get in here and kind of nest and stuff. And those cats last year, they stayed busy all year.
I'm gonna tell you, some people don't like that the cats bring up varmints. And
I just told them about the moles.
You did?
Yes, the 4 moles on the porch yesterday.
Yeah, and did you tell him about the rat that he brought Mojo?
Yes, I did. I already beat you to it.
Maybe I should share some pictures here of just what a fantastic
Did you
hunter.
take any?
I have taken some. I'll share some pictures and some short videos of just how phenomenal of a hunter our farm cats are. Grace does too, but she's a little more
sneaky about it.
She's not like around us a lot, and so she sneaks and does things. It's kind of funny.
So, Smeagol, why are you out here, buddy? Your tongue's hanging out. You're so hot. He's been laying on the back patio, like all sprawled out, super hot.
We gave him fresh water. It's just so hot.
So, one other thing I haven't mentioned about Smeagol is, you guys seen the video where Rachel put that little pool behind our house for Mojo to get in? Well, Smeagol's been using it to catch frogs, but he don't catch the frogs there. He catches them wherever, at the pond or whatever, and he brings the little frogs up here and puts them in the pool. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He's just quite a character, aren't you, Smeagol?
He wants to watch them swim in there, is what he's doing, and he's playing with them.
It reminds me of the cartoons where the cats are watching the fish in the fish tank or something.
So me and Kaya, it's been a full-time job, but we've been rescuing frogs out of there that he sticks in there.
I just seen Skeeter go up in here too. Alright, so what did we end up with? We ended up with 13 full bales, and then we got this one here. It's about a half a bale maybe. A little butt or whatever they call it. But yeah, this should be some good hay. It's got a lot of the Cereza lespedeza in it, which you guys know is a natural dewormer, like I always say. And the goats absolutely love the hay, and it'll get us through wintertime. And we also had the 4 from last year that'll kind of push us through. We'll use that first, like I said, FIFO. And I don't know if we'll get a tarp or not. We don't have any rain for like the next week, so I might let this dry out just a little bit more, and then I might put a tarp on it. But I didn't know, but there is a lot of people that has tarped these up or put the green hay bales in the barn, and they will actually catch fire. So you got to kind of be careful until they're like so far dry. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff.
My grandpa had a barn that burnt down when I was growing up.
From hay?
From green hay he had put in his barn, and a lightning strike hit the fence and traveled into the barn.
Well, I can see that.
And the whole barn burnt down.
Yeah, that's different than what I'm saying though.
I know, I'm just telling you, yeah. That's my experience with putting green hay up, so
yep.
It can be very dangerous.
The barn could be empty and burned down from getting hit with lightning.
Well, right, but...
So, the only thing difference from this year and last year is you can see the netting on that's like green and white. This one was the red, white, and blue. I like this one. This has the patriotic theme going to it. It's pretty neat.
Well, tell Josh that you request the red, white, and blue.
Yep, I told him we're truly blessed to have friends that would bale and offer us hay, and we're blessed to have friends that own a pasture that doesn't take the hay and let the person that bales it sell it to us.
It's a win-win for both of us, and we truly appreciate you
and for the landowners, because we don't own that land. And
exactly. We have wonderful neighbors.
They get their place mowed. The guy gets paid for the hay, and then we get hay for the goats.
Yep.
So
it's a great thing.
Be kind and keep your neighbors, be kind to your neighbors, keep them friendly, try to be friends with all your neighbors, and things will go a lot better, I promise you.
Not all neighbors are nice though.
No, we won't get into that. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm ready to go to Sonic and get an icy or something. I am thirsty, it's hot. We're pushing 100 degrees today, so hope you all have a blessed day. If you are in a place where it's really hot, make sure you stay cool, stay hydrated, and just enjoy your day.
Make sure your animals have fresh water.
Yep.
All those good things.
So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and we'll see you on the next video.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.